Hi everybody, it's Ulrich Peiser with GuitarIngenuity.com. Welcome to another short video tutorial. Today we're going to look into the question how to hold a guitar pick. Those little things right here. And there's actually one way that is like commonly being used in holding that pick, and I'll show you exactly what that is. And then there's another way to hold that pick. I mean, there are probably many different ways, but two ways I know of. One is being used very often, and that's the regular way. And then I show you the way I personally use it, or which is not that common. But anyway, I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. Stay with me. I need to adjust the angle of the camera, and I'll be right back. So I'm back. I just realized it was probably not the smartest decision in my life to wear a black sweater and using a black guitar pick just for contrast purposes. Probably not the best choice, but anyway, it will work because I'm going to use the guitar as my background. So how to hold a guitar pick? First of all, let's look at the shape of a guitar pick. Usually they look like these triangles with rounded edges, right? So that's the usual shape. Now some of them are a little bigger, others are a little smaller. It all depends. They come in different sizes and different flexibility levels. And the way you would hold them and the common way to hold them is fairly simple. So imagine you make a fist but let your thumb stick out, right? You would use the top part of the plectrum and just put it here on your index finger and then wedge it in with your thumb so that the bottom part here, the tip, just sticks out. Okay? So that's how it's supposed to look. And then you would just strum across the strings. It is as simple as that. So that's how it looks like when you wedge it in between the index finger and your thumb. Now, one more important point is what you want to do, and this is especially important when you just start to use a pick. You want to have a firm grip. However, you don't want to squeeze it like crazy because you still want a little bit of flexibility here as you hit the strings, right? So you don't want it to, you don't want to squeeze it too tight so that you get stuck here as you hit the string. So that it has to be a little bit flexible, yet of course you also don't want to just drop it, right? Now also, as you hit the strings, it depends from which direction you're coming. When you're going from the top downward, then the tip of the plectrum should point upward toward your face, so to speak, right? And as you strum across the strings, you don't get stuck. Imagine I would try to do it that way. I would get stuck, right? So I want to have it to point upwards as I strum downwards, and vice versa, the other way around. As I come upward, the tip should point toward my feet. So you see, I'm twisting, or I'm turning my wrist here to adjust the angle of the pick. Okay, so that's how you hold a guitar pick. Now, I actually hold it in a different way, and I know actually, for a matter of fact, that a couple of other guitarists, even some popular ones, hold it the way I hold it. Now, there's no advantage or disadvantage. I actually hold it like this. So I have it between my index finger, middle finger, and my thumb, like that. And I don't know why that happened to me, but that's just the way I learned it, and that's the way I've been using it all along. Again, but the same principle applies, you know. It has to point toward me or toward my face as I hit the strings with a downstroke, and the other way around. I personally just feel more comfortable holding it that way. It gives me a little bit more comfort, really. That's what it comes down to. But there's no advantage, there's no disadvantage. So again, the common way, you just make this fist without having or leaving your thumb out, and then just place the plectrum right here on your index finger. Come with your thumb, wedge it in like this, and this is how you hold the guitar pick. So that's really it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. Or maybe you found another way to hold a guitar pick that works for you. I would be interested and I would like to see that. I'll see you next time. Any questions? guitaringenuity@gmx.com. One last thing. In my beginner's guitar course, we talk more extensively about how to use a pick, and we actually go through a bunch of exercises that show you what you can do to get comfortable with using a pick, because that's obviously a very important step for you as you learn how to play the guitar. Again, if you're interested, check out the beginner's guitar course, and there's a full lesson just dedicated to the use of the plectrum, how to hold it, and what you need to do, a couple of tips and tricks in terms of strumming, because obviously there are different strumming techniques. We in this short tutorial only talked about downstrokes and upstrokes, but obviously there are combinations of both techniques, and therefore we dedicate a full lesson on how to actually get comfortable with using a guitar pick. So again, I hope I see you next time. Till then, bye bye.